Hi, I'm Rabbi Ari here at Temple Shalom in New Milford, Connecticut, and let me tell you what we've got going on this week. Today is Monday, and I just had my adult Hebrew class. On Tuesday, I'll have my out-of-the-office hours at the Java House on Bank Street in New Milford, starting at 9 a.m. On Thursday, we're going to be hosting a peace camp through the Association of Religious Communities, ARC. So there will be some kids floating around the building on Thursday morning through the early afternoon. On Friday, we'll have our Kabbalah Shabbat services at 6:30 p.m. On Saturday, we'll have our Torah study group at 9:30 a.m., followed by services at 10:30 a.m. We have a number of events coming up, including July 28th, we'll be having another Pajama Havdalah for families with children 6 and under. On August 4th, Ellen Lazarus has an art show at the White Silo. And on August 11th, we're having a special program, a conversation on Proust and Jews, with a professor who's a Proust scholar and a member of our congregation who also knows quite a lot about the Jewish community of France and Proust himself, and they'll be in dialogue with each other. I think it's going to be a very interesting event, August 11th. And we also have a number of members of our congregation who are in various theater productions coming up in the not-too-distant future. So I just want to put a shout-out to Susie Hackle, that's going to be in Annie, and that is actually, it already started July 14th through the 29th. There's a link to get tickets for that. Cameron Abel is going to be in Legally Blonde, and that's July 27th and the 28th. There's a link to that as well. Barbara Kessler, I should say Dr. Barbara Kessler, who is our choir director, is going to be in the Pajama Game, August 2nd through 11th, and there's a link for tickets for that as well. And Joshua Abel is going to be in Avenue Q, August 10th and 11th, and we have a link for that as well. So if you like theater, you like members of our congregation, you can enjoy both at the same time at any of these wonderful events, and maybe I'll see you there. We have a link to our July bulletin. There's a link to, believe it or not, the High Holiday schedule. Yeah, it's right around the corner. So the High Holiday schedule is now available. You can find that below. There's a link to our services on Saturday morning with Howard Lapidus and myself. And then I spoke at a rally for humanity in New Milford. There was an article in the newspaper as well. And there's a link to my speech that I delivered. So you have that as well. Wish everyone a Shavua Tov. Enjoy your summer.